in one sense, it seems to me that metaphors are used to improve accuracy in understanding, whereas in another sense, you're talking about sort of this ambiguity inherent in metaphors.
In the classical understanding of metaphor, there is ambiguity. Once we understand metaphor as logically consistent in terms of the linear or the vertical, the spatial time scale of understanding, when we understand how we think in terms of space and time, and how we swap these two things about in order to understand them, I think then it becomes less ambiguous. And in that sense, maybe it wasn't as ambiguous in the 7th century, because they haven't been indoctrinated with Western philosophy of literalist interpretations and analysis. So,
sorry.
No, go ahead.
It just brings this thing to my mind. Why should even it be unambiguous? In the sense that, you see, what I look at it, when I read Quran, I look at it God speaking to every person through Quran. And of course, through the same words, maybe God wants to convey different meanings to different people.
wow.
And that's the beauty of being having the thing in a metaphor and having the thing ambiguous, that it can have several meanings.
Yeah.
And Quran itself says that only God would explain the Quran. You know, I mean, God takes the responsibility of not only preservation but also explanation of Quran.
Yeah.
So every person, it's fine for every person to understand it differently, and thus have this ambiguity, which I think is a good thing.
I think that's. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yes, of course, God can connect with each one of us individually, because God has that power. We don't have the power to decide how we connect with God, so yeah, I absolutely agree.